Hey y'all, welcome to Trends of Lolita. Let's see what's trending for breakfast this morning. All right, first, you know I'm on that healthy streak, and I have to do something. I told y'all about that. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a morning shot. Now it's not like your regular shots. This is gonna be a nutritional shot. So I got my little shot glass right here. We're going to start that off this morning by, apple cider is very, very good for you. So now I'm going to try to incorporate that into my diet. So I have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using one apple. Now I want to tell you a little bit about these apples. I tried these apples. They're called Kanzi apples, K-A-N-Z-I, Kanzi apples. I got these from Kroger. Now, these have become my favorite apple. I just tried them one day. So if you like a crisp apple, some apples are really mealy. These are very crisp and sweet. So I really love these. Now, we're going to get started. Got my one apple. Of course, you got to have your tools when you're cooking. You cannot just be using butter knives and stuff like that. That just don't work when you're trying to cook. You want to be efficient. So get yourself a tool. Look, I got an apple core so that I can just put the apples in there and I'm done. So let's start. I'm going to move this over because this is what I'm going to be eating for breakfast in a little bit. Some eggies, omelets. Let's see how that works. So, one apple. So simple. Let's put it on and the tray and press down and voila. Look at that. You can't get any better than that. Who wants to peel all those apples? Look at that. So, let's take out these little apples. Okay. We're done with this. And now I'm going to turn on my juicer. This juicer, she's been with me a long time too, but she is great. So let's turn her on. Oh, she's ready. One apple, done, and look at the juice that came from that. Now that is 100% vitamin C. Look at that. So we pour that in there, and then let me see, I should have, some measuring spoon. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of apple cider in here. So let's see, how about a half a tablespoon? Now, I may drink some more of this throughout the day, but for right now, just with this, a half a tablespoon. I can use the smaller spoon, like I'm juggling, and stir that. All right. All right, so now I got my morning shot. So you guys want to be with me when I take this down? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That is delicious. Because apple cider is not something that you want to drink. But when you put the apple with it, it becomes really sweet. And you have that little bit of tang from the vinegar. And it's absolutely delicious. All right, so now for the big occasion, breakfast, we're gonna have an omelet. And let's see. And today I'm gonna try this tea. I had it one time before. I had it at Starbucks, I believe. It's like their passion tea. And I found out they put lemonade and this tea together and it tastes wonderful. So I'm gonna have it this morning as a hot tea. But let's get started. I want you to know I already have 2 eggs that I've already cracked open. Next, I have a pepper. This is called an ANAHEIM pepper. We're so used to putting green peppers in our omelets. So let's try something different. And plus, it's still nutritious, so why not try it? So, okay. Got the ANAHEIM pepper. Slice that. And it has a few seeds, so I'll just cut those out. Put them aside. This pepper is not, it has a little kick to it. It's not too spicy, like a jalapeno, but it has a little spice. And as I always say, we need that spice when we're eating healthy, we're not eating a lot of salt. This is where all the spices come in that you can't eat, that are healthy for you, but yet they're nutritious and they give your food great flavor. So when you're out in the market, try these peppers. I think I bought these at Kroger. Haven't seen them at Walmart. I haven't seen them at Food Lion, but Kroger does have them. So we have this ANAHEIM pepper. We're gonna have a red pepper. Now these are sweet red peppers. So we're gonna cut that. And you know what, guys? I don't do a lot of cleaning, like, you know, how you had cleaning out the peppers and stuff, because when those restaurant chefs, they do not take out every seed, trust me. And they serve your food to you and you're thinking, oh, this is beautiful. They have so many dishes to do. They are just getting that stuff out and leaving a little bit of that in there. And the reason I know is because my cousin is a chef. She told me some of the little tricks that they do and things that they do. Next, my red onion. You know, I like red onion in my omelet. I like white onion in them, but the red, for some reason, just has a little more flavor. So I really enjoy that. So, got that. Got some garlic here that I want to add in here. That's trying to be stubborn. So we're going to do that. Alright. And by the way, this little cutting board I have right here that I use, I love this. A friend of mine gave me that. And it says it's a recipe for an amazing woman. She's that amazing woman is Gail. She's not talking about Lolita. Y'all know about her. And if you don't know who Lolita is, please check out the first video. But pretty much she's my alter ego. And when food gets really good, she will come out. She's kind of extra, and she just goes crazy. And like I said, she's the reason why I am overweight and I'm doing this healthy thing, because I listened to her and I was eating all these bad foods. But now Gail is trying to take control again. So anyway, getting back. All right, we have some onion, red onion, and I really don't need a lot. So we're gonna cut that out. Because I only have 2 eggs, so I don't have to have too much. So there's my red onion. And here is my peppers I want to put in here. And I'm not going to use too many of those either, since it's only 2 eggs. But you can use as many as you want, because, you know, everybody have a different palate. Everybody's taste is different. So I have that. Onion, pepper, and then now garlic I love. So I'm sure most people would not put an entire garlic clove in a 2 little egg omelet, but I'm doing it because I really enjoy the taste of garlic. All right, so we got all this together, and see, that's an easy meal. We're just doing the omelet, and it's all ready. And I will be putting this into the pan, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Oops, got one more thing. these little sun-dried tomatoes. Now, some of these tomatoes are sun-dried and they come in oil in a little container. But I like these because these, I think, are going to be more nutritious. It doesn't have all that additional oil. And believe it or not, I got these from the Dollar Tree. So I thought that was a great deal. So I'm going to put a few of these in my omelet. Because sun-dried tomatoes has a lot of flavor too. And I like tomatoes, so, but I don't like putting like you know, fresh tomatoes in my omelet. I don't know why. I know most people love that, but I don't. The sun-dried, I love. Now that gives it a lot of flavor. You don't have to have a lot, but that sets it off. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this in the pan and see what the results are gonna look like.
Alright, so we're over here near my oven and we're going to get started. We're going to put in that's about one right there. Let's not use it. So it's 1 teaspoon of oil, and I'm trying to limit my oil. Let me show you the kind I have of oil. I have grapeseed, 100% grapeseed oil. This is the oil that you can use at high temperatures, or you can just use it how you want. But for me today, it's going to be grapeseed. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and get my little eggs. I have 2 eggs, and we're just going to move those around a little bit with the little whisk that I got from the Dollar Tree. Love that place. So this looks like this. Okay. Alright, so with that, I want to give it, this is too much. Lolita must be in the house. Come on now, girl, I'm going to fix it. Hold on. She get hungry and she start acting up. But y'all just hold on. Gail's going to take over in a minute. Lolita, calm down. We're going to get you some food. Alright, put the egg in. Yes. Spirit sizzling. And you guys know I already cut up all those vegetables. So I want to put all those vegetables, the green peppers, the onions, the sun-dried tomato, the red sweet pepper, the ANAHEIM green pepper. Look at that. And now, for the show, guys, I got to get out the dashboard. Look at Miss D. Look at her. Wearing all them crayons. Look at all them crayons she got. She got a blue, she got a green, she got a purple, a red, a burgundy. Miss D is something else, y'all. She had to get her own boat. Look at her. So this her little ship I keep in the cabinet, all to herself, so when she's ready to show out. So we're going to put all of these in here. All right. Some tomatoes. Remember, it's no salt, so you can put whatever you want. Table blend. I know, it looks like a lot. A little bit of garlic and herb. A little bit of onion and herb. And I think that'll do it. So now we just gotta wait till the egg wanna set and do its thing. Maybe should have put a little bit more oil in here, huh? But you know what? Forget that. We just decided we're gonna do scrambled eggs. Forget that omelet. Let's do this. Oh, you know what, y'all? That was Lolita. Because Gil had decided to do an omelet. And see how she jumped at me right there? Making me scramble the eggs when I told y'all we were going to have omelets. That's what scares me. And that's what I've been fighting with her. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, look at all these spices in there. You know, eggs are yellow, but you know, it has so many spices in it that's why it's looking that color. But that's okay. It's still going to be delicious. So I'm going to put this on a plate. And of course, Lolita want me to make it pretty. So I'll just put it on, instead of a white plate, I'll put it on a more decorative plate and add some fruit.
Okay, we're all done. I want to show you the results of my working efforts this morning. As you can see, my little eggs scrambled. We started out for an omelet, but you see it ended up because Lolita got it all in the mix and we end up with scrambled eggs. And that's about right for her. But anyway, you see I added a little basil up there. That basil came from out of a little garden that I started. And I'll tell you more about that. But for right now, we're going to get started and eat and see what it tastes like. And of course, I got my black pepper because, you know, this, for some reason, I told y'all, this made me feel like a chef when I had to do this. So put a little black pepper on there. I'm going to take a bite, but I first wanted to tell you about, don't forget, remember I had the Tazo passion tea? So I am going to actually squeeze my own lemon in there, just a little bit of lemon in there. And now that I'm, you know, watching those calories, I got some more nutritious sugar. So I got some blue agave sweetener, and it is the organic raw. I got this from Trader Joe's. So I'm going to put a few drops of that in my tea instead of the sugar monster, the white sugar monster. I guess we could call her the white sugar monster. Got to get away from her. All right, so let's see what this tastes like. All right, some egg, a little bit of basil. Oh, I forgot all about, you know what? That dried tomato. Woo! Sun-dried tomato. So now I got a little bit of every piece. But anyway, let's go in and see. It's so good. Delicious. I'm telling you. If you like ham omelets, you would love this. You know how you had the ham and cheese omelets? You don't miss the cheese. If you use all that Lady D, Mrs. Dash seasoning with the eggs and that pepper, that ANAHEIM pepper, I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy this. Good. All right. My mom told me not to talk with my mouth full, but this is so good. And you come on, y'all know. Sometimes you just got to talk with food in your mouth. You just can't keep it to yourself. You got to talk. But this is so good. Oh, it's Lolita. Come on down. All right. But that is good. And as you can see, of course, I have me some blueberries because I want to make sure I put plenty of fruits into my diet. So I got those. So this is about a cup of blueberries. So I already got my 2 servings in. Remember, I did my shot, my nutritious morning shot. They had the apple cider and that whole apple. So that was 1 serving. Now I have 2 servings. So, you know, we're supposed to have multiple servings a day. So look how fast I got 2 servings in already. So I think what I'm going to do now is just take a sip of this tea to make sure this is okay. That is good too. Very good flavor. You guys should try this. You should try this tea. Remember, it's Tazo passion tea. And we just had another breakfast with Gail. So I enjoyed it. And I hope to see you soon. I want to make sure that everybody subscribe. Okay, thank you.